Hey guys, this is the Traxxas Stampede. Been around since 1994, so there's not a lot new that I can tell you about this one in particular because this model's been running for a while, except that now we have USB C. Let's get into this car. Oh, sorry. Okay.
1.5, I guess. If we won't click that. 2.
All right, good. Hey guys, I brought you all inside because somebody was doing their lawn out there. Wanted to make sure you were able to hear me. So the Traxxas Stampede, like I said, has been around since 1994. Traxxas itself since 1986. And at the risk of dating myself, I remember when Traxxas was a new company. I was a little kid and there was an advertisement in an RC magazine about Traxxas cars, these nitro cars. And I remember being like, who are these guys? What do they think that they're doing over here with our Blackfoot and Clodbuster and our Hornets and Grasshoppers and everything else like that. But in 1994, they released the Stampede and it took off. It absolutely exploded. This is coming up on its 30th year anniversary. So I'm gonna show you the car. I'll show you the colorways that it's available in now and what makes this edition just a little bit different than the edition that was available for it just a year ago. And that is this, the USB C charger. USB C NiMH charger specifically does not charge LiPos. Let's get into the box. Before I get into the box, these are the colorways that it comes in. So you're gonna have a red, green, blue, and orange vehicle that you can choose. I have the blue one here we're unboxing. Okay, so thing comes in is some styrofoam. And then I'm just gonna look for the antenna, which is here inside the box. It'll be in the bottom of the box somewhere. So just look for that so you can get a little bit further range out of the truck. And then we'll move the box out of the way so I can show you off the car. So here it is, the Traxxas Stampede. It's got 4 clips that it comes with on the body. You have oil-filled shocks that are adjustable by preload collar adapters that come in a bag. The tires on it are quite tough. They can be driven on-road. They can also be driven off-road, of course. But when I mention on-road, I'm saying that because they specifically hold up very well and take a long time before road wear would actually wear them in. So a lot of guys like to take these and bash these at skate parks and stuff like that. And the tires hold up very well. You have some chrome looking wheels that are on there. The deal behind the Stampede, and the reason why I don't want to go crazy waxing poetic about it, is that this is a tried and true vehicle. There's nothing new on this vehicle except for that USB-C charger, which I'm about to show you, that isn't like a highlight of what Traxxas is all about with their product. And I'm gonna show you where the money is right now. So I removed the body clips. You have your Lexan or polycarbonate body. Lexan is just a company just like DuPont that makes paint. Lexan makes polycarbonates. This is what you're buying when you buy a Traxxas Stampede. And if this isn't a good picture, I'll make sure that, like in all my videos, I take pictures and I put them up so that you're able to see. This is the XL5 ESC. It's about $60 retail, okay? It has an independent receiver in there and it is water sealed. And then the transmission is the 272 transmission, Not to be confused with the new 272R Pro. That's a different transmission. But it has the tried and true 272 transmission, which has been around for a very long time. And then it has the Titan 12-turn motor, which is about 40 bucks. These motors just go for like ever. When I say that, what I mean is, even when I buy used vehicles from different manufacturers, I just happen to pick up an old Arma Vortex, the original Arma Vortex, and they had swapped the motor out for the Titan 12-turn. So what you get in the product is the fact that this has been around long enough that they got all the kinks out. It's ready to be upgraded like that. I'm going to show you how easy that is to do. And but as far as performance goes, there's nothing that's lacking in it for a beginner car. They call it a level 1. I'll show you that on the box when we talk about the box details, which are important later. But the Stampede in particular, there's not much I'm going to be able to tell you about this that other people aren't going to be able to show you, or you're not going to be able to find with about 20 years of video. Like I said, it's coming up on its 30th year as a truck offering, and I don't see it going anywhere. Because after the $200 price point, when you jump up into a 3S version of this with the Pro transmission, and then you go into the 4x4, and now they're offering a brushless version of it. And then after that, you jump into a Haas, or you would jump into a Max. And so the price difference, just to give you an idea, would be $200 for this, and then you'd be going to about $300 for their 4x4 or their brushless version, which is the new BL2. This XL5 here is a smart ESC, which is programmable with 3 modes. It has its sport mode. That's the mode you're going to run it in most of the time. It has a 50% power mode where it actually halves the power, so the true beginner can actually just start off, if you hand this to a 7-year-old and they can run it around without smacking into things. And then it also has the race mode, which is all forward and brake and no reverse. And those 3 modes can be changed at the press of a button, and there are also tones that go along with the XL5. Here's your antenna. I mentioned before that they give you the antenna to put through the body. So you have that there. The shocks are always great on a Stampede. It has adjustable camber links that are on it. Here, I'll show you the front ones because those are easier. The front camber links that are here that are adjustable. And in the bag, they give you the tools to adjust those. The battery stays are held down. These are traditional. They've been doing this for a long time with the 2 clips, and then the battery goes underneath it. And it is NiM up to 9.6. It could be 9.4. Oh man, I'm not as good on the NiM batteries as I used to be. But it also takes 2S LiPo. So let's get into why this is the new offering. Well, here it is. It is the new battery charger. Instead of having some gigantic hulking battery charger, you have the proprietary side where the Traxxas battery goes in, and then you have the USB C. However, this is NiM only, nickel metal hydride batteries. So you put your USB C in, and if for any reason there's some kind of problem with the amount of voltage that you're supplying, or amperage, depending on what's going on inside this thing, it will actually blink warning lights for you. And then by the amount of blinks you get, you will know how much you charge. 1 blink is 25%, 2 blinks is getting you up to 50%, 330. Listen to me. 75%, and then it'll go solid after that, and you will be full. And this is it. This is the USB C charger, the 4-amp charger. That's it. I don't think it's the kind of thing you're going to be charging in your truck or in your car when you're driving down the road because of how long they take. It just takes up a lot less space, and most everyone has a USB-C charger at home. It does not come with the block. It does not come with the cable, but Traxxas does offer them. But this is the difference between this and the other models is that the charger went down to this small little guy. That's pretty much it. Inside the bag, you get, or box I should say, I don't remember if this was in the bag. Actually, no, it was in the car. Now I do remember. Is an 8.4 volt NiMH battery. You can see you have 6 cells here and then 1 at the end of the battery with the Traxxas proprietary dingle hopper. Inside the bag, we get Traxxas sticker sheets, Traxxas warranty card, Traxxas charging instructions, preload spring adapters, high-speed 21-tooth pinion gear, a beautiful advertisement for Traxxas batteries and chargers, the official Traxxas Stampede manual, and the other official Traxxas Stampede manual. Inside of the bag with your optional gear and grub screw, which is 21 tooth, there's a little booklet, and it will tell you from the Bandit, Rustler, Stampede, and Slash what gearing they come with and what the optional gearing is that they come with. For the Stampede, the pinion is 16 tooth standard. There is a 14 tooth option that Traxxas supplies, and then there of course is a 21 tooth which comes in the box. However, there's a warning there, and it says high top speed, long distances, hard surfaces. So in my opinion, if you want to go high speed and do some off-roading, the Rustler might be a better choice than the Stampede. If you put that 21 pinion gear in there, and the reason is because they have warnings all over the place on the Traxxas material that that particular pinion is to be used on hard surfaces because they don't want you burning up the motor. And that's basically it. Today is October 12th, 2023. I wanted you to see that this is marked here July 6th, 2023, so that I'm showing you this model. So if a new model of Stampede comes out in the future, you'll know when this one was produced. Inside this manual, let me tell you what you get. After a brief little introduction to the vehicle, you get the parts list. And this goes on for a couple pages. After that, you get the blow up of all of the parts and where they are in the car and what the part number is so that you can reorder the part so you can fix your car and you can keep your car running. In the end, there is warranty information because you can actually add a warranty to any of the parts that you have purchased, and their prices are available right here on this sheet. Model 360548. This is the overview of the car. It tells you what everything it is and how they identify it. And then this is the information about your new NiMH battery USB C charger. Then they tell you about the controller, which I'm going to explain real simply in a moment. And then they tell you about how to program the XL5, which has been around for a long time. If you're a Traxxas guy, you know it. If you're gonna buy a Stampede, you'll learn it. It's one of those deals where it's a really, really easy ESC to deal with and to program, and it's just short and sweet. Here's the toolkit. Comes with a couple Allen wrenches. Comes with the cross wrench to take the tires off, and comes with the tools you need to adjust the camber links if you need to do so. TQ, which stands for Top Qualifier, is the base controller that you would get from Traxxas. And so basically, this thing will pair up with your vehicle, and if it doesn't, the instructions on how to bind it are inside your manual. The only thing that you can do with this controller is basically adjust the steering trim. And the red button that's on top may or may not be used in the binding process. I haven't had to bind an XL5, and I can't even tell you how long. Should mention, it does not come with the 4 batteries that you need for the controller. They slide in the bottom right here, but they do not come in the box. So if you are gifting this for any reason, make sure to pick up a pack of 4 AA's. That being said, there is no throttle reverse, there is no steering reverse, there is no dual rate steering on the base model. But it doesn't mean that you can't upgrade. And that is what is cool about Traxxas. So Not only does Traxxas have a 1-800 number for you to call, so it's actually an 888 number, I believe. It hasn't been long, actually, since I've called them and asked them a question about discontinuing the base models of the Bandit, the Rustler, and the Slash. But there is something that Traxxas does that other companies don't do, and I want to get you that page. I want to show you that. It's what makes Traxxas a really good company for consumers. This, which goes overlooked all the time, is the Traxxas PowerUp program. The Traxxas PowerUp program is basically the ability to take the vehicle that you have and to upgrade it by taking the parts that are inside it, sending them to Traxxas and getting the upgrades for those parts so that you can upgrade your vehicle at a discount. There's not many companies that will offer you the ability to do that. I don't know if there's any others. If you look at someone like Horizon Hobby, they will tell you what Spectrum product to buy, but they're not offering you a discount to trade it in and to send it back. And one of the reasons is because Traxxas has been in the market for so long and using products that have been used for so many years that when you send in an XL5 2S for an XL5 3S, because you're going to go 3S on this, which almost will double the speed of a Stampede, and you're going to go to a brushless motor with the brushless ESC, and you're going to be swapping the motor. Not only are you getting a discount, but it is so easy just to bolt it in. It's actually silly. There's just a few screws to take the cover off, and then you're into it. You're literally going. Forgive the antenna for being in the way. But the 12-turn motor, which is a beast, can be swapped out for the brushless motor real easy at a discount by doing the PowerUp. However, there's another part of the PowerUp program that people forget, and that is if your product breaks and you need to replace it, if you send it back, you also get the product at a discount. So if the XL5 were to go bad on you outside of warranty and you didn't purchase an extended warranty on it, you can take the XL5, you can send it to them and say, hey, I need an XL5, and you'll get an XL5 back at a discount. And the way they do this is by actually generating an email and sending it to you and saying, okay, this is what you're sending us, this is what we're sending you, and then that's it. You just ship it in and they just ship it back. It's that easy. I've done it several times. So that is one of the things about buying a Traxxas product as a starter vehicle that is pretty cool, is that they are there to help you power up the vehicle and make it faster if you decide that you're going to stay with Traxxas electronics. So do not, if you are going to take advantage of this, clip the battery and change it to a Dean's plug or an XT60 or an XT90 or something like that, because that will void the warranty. If you're going to go to brushless, then you just need to take out the brushed parts that they explain in this manual here, and then you just send them in. It's that easy. I mentioned that it's Phillips head screws. Well, they offer the upgrade package for you to change that all over to hex, to Allen wrench screws, which for someone like me who uses electric screwdrivers and drills all the time, I prefer. But at the same time, for the base price of $199.99, I wouldn't be swapping any of those out. I wouldn't be going that far with this vehicle unless there was some reason I needed to. Me personally, if I needed to upgrade the Stampede and I wanted something that was lightweight and fast and was off-road, I would go right to their Haas. Some basics here we have are a skid plate that's in front. You have your servo that is mounted there. There's your plastic servo horn. Solid control arms that you have there. Another set of upper links to help with the sturdiness of the front, and the rear repeats that. Same kind of system. I've spoken for way too long, so let's get out there and let's run this thing.
too.
Nice.
And
Oh, sorry.
that's alright. One and a half, I guess. Guess we won't clip that. Two.
All right, good.
Alright. You can eat it. Three. Oh, so close.
That's it for me, John Red Viking Hobbies. Hope you enjoyed the video on the Traxxas Stampede. Tried and true, can't go wrong. Just personal preference. Do you like it? Do you not? Hope you try it and you see, and you let us know in the comments below. Hit that subscribe button.